Okay, and welcome back to our video. So today we're going to be drawing Godzilla full body from the MonsterVerse, and let's get into this. I'm using A3 size paper. Use pencil and eraser and pause the video if I'm going too fast. So I'm going to be starting with the A2B pencil and the 2H pencil. So up here, Godzilla's brow or his head is like on the top left corner, and we're gonna like draw, and his body's just gonna be like coming out, and his tail is just gonna curve up and then like down like that. So his brow is gonna start right there. We're gonna have a line right there, and we're not gonna, it's too far away to add like a lot of detail on Godzilla, so we're not gonna add a lot of detail on Godzilla's face. So now it's gonna come out like that, and so now we're gonna bring this down like about right there. And so I'm gonna make sure I don't draw this too small. So now I'm gonna make this so his jaws gonna be coming back, and just add some small teeth back here. And so yeah. And now we're gonna have his jaw, this other part coming right here. And so I was also planning to draw a dinosaur, but I didn't want to. So also, I'm probably not going to be uploading, or I might have not uploaded a video in 2 weeks because it's, you know, it's Christmas time. Not many people are going to be on YouTube, so I'm just not going to be uploading, or I might already have not have uploaded already, because I recording this video on December 21st, and it's probably gonna come out a lot later than that. Just gonna make sure you straighten that up a bit, and make sure that the brow is not going in, so it has to be like coming out like that, like just so like he's not too skinny. And so it's gonna be like that. And also just make sure that you don't have like the jaws and stuff like too skinny or anything, because it won't look good either. You'll probably be wondering why it looks bad, because why your picture might look bad. That's right. It probably would be because that you might not have had these long enough, or they might have not been lined up correctly. So yeah, just like that. It's too far away to add like a lot of details, so I'm just gonna move on, and I'm gonna just add just a little bit of detail. We can't add much because it's too small, so it's like, yeah. So now I'm gonna have his neck. And so make sure his neck isn't too skinny, because if it is, he could look kind of weird, so make sure it isn't too skinny. Just like that. I kind of think that it's like going in a bit too much, so just make sure it doesn't, like, just study the picture while you're drawing it, because at the end you're not going to be able to like change that much stuff. So yeah, just like that. And his arm is going to be like, so I'm going to bring that down there, and I'm going to bring this part down here, and just make sure, just keep checking your picture, because if you just don't check, it's probably, you might just wreck your picture, because like, so I'm gonna have his arm gonna come like right here, and we'll do the part where like it connects later. So I'm just gonna try to get the outline first. So I'm gonna come like that. His finger's gonna be right there. Another one's gonna be right there, and one more is like gonna be right there. And so now I bring this up and make it coming like that. And also just make sure it's the right size, just for right now. Because mine is a bit too small. So just make sure you're the right size. So it's gonna be like that. And yeah, now that looks like the right size. So I'm gonna bring his like I'm just gonna get the outline of his body drawn, and I'm just gonna start with his leg. It's gonna come like up there, and it's gonna come like all the way down there. So if you look at your picture and you think, well, it's too small, if you look at your picture and you look at it and you think it's too small, like we can just bring the tail back and like curve it so it looks like it isn't. So just make sure that, just keep that in mind. So now it's gonna go right there. The other side is gonna be right here. Make sure the leg isn't too fat. So it's gonna be like that. Or I guess I can like make this a bit skinnier. And so like we can start adding some detail on the leg, because it's like bigger, so we can add some detail. And so just like that. Yeah. And now, like, we're just gonna get this outline of Godzilla first. So I'm gonna bring it down, and now it's gonna come up like that. And so yeah, or I guess we can like make it a bit more like that, or a bit more like so. It's gonna be like this, more like, yeah. So now I can just erase this part. And yeah, just have the shape of his tail right there. And so now I'm gonna bring the back of it, or the bottom of it, and it's gonna come up like this. So it's gonna get skinnier and skinnier the longer it is. So it's gonna end like right about there. And so yeah. We're gonna have it a bit like that, and now we're gonna have some detail. So I'm gonna bring the foot into the farthest you can go down. So if you have enough room, you can draw the foot, but I don't have enough room. So now I'm gonna have like the other leg is gonna come like right here, and tail is gonna be right here, and another one is gonna be right about there. And so it's gonna be like that. So just like that, and now I'm gonna have some lines with like on the head. So we're gonna have his nostril right there, and I'm going to make a line coming through his face right there, and it's gonna come like right there. I have another one, and it's gonna be like that. So yeah, just like that. And now we're gonna have like some small like kind of spikes right here. Just make them come down until like they get to this middle part, and then we can like make them start to separate, and then they'll get kind of big. So just like that, and get this row too. And make sure they're not like too big, because they're not actually that, you can't see them that well on Godzilla, so make sure they're not that big. And so I'm just gonna come like this. So yeah, just like that. Now we're gonna have these things that are in between them. So like if you've seen like my videos before, I always draw these like curved so they look like they're like, I draw them like that, but I'm not gonna draw that anymore, because every time I do it, it looks like it takes away like the sense of scale to Godzilla. So I'm gonna make them straight. So just gonna be like that. And so make sure you do this like the right way. If it's straight like in a direction, it'll if it's just some interruptions. So if it's like straight in a like, it's like if it's straight in a different direction, if it's like straight like that, it won't work. If you do it like diagonal that way, it will work, because like it actually kind of makes it look like Godzilla's actually kind of big. Like I first started that on my first green video, I think. I don't know. So it's gonna be like that, and now we can add like some detail on this arm. So it's just gonna be like that, and it's just gonna come like this. And so I'm just gonna be like that, and yeah, just like that. And we can just add some details right here. So yeah, just gonna be like that. And also now we're gonna have this tail details. So like we're gonna have like something coming all the way down there. Just draw a big line down like that and make it curved so that it actually makes Godzilla look rounded. So now we're gonna bring this line over here, I'm gonna stop, and then we're gonna do another one, and we're gonna make it slightly farther, and we're just gonna do the same thing over and over again. And so just make sure that it's like curved, like so it makes Godzilla look actually like 3D. So we can just finish it off like that. So yeah, just like that. You can also add like, just add a line right here. It's just to make it look like it has more depth to it. So I'm just gonna add some detail. And just kind of like that. And so now it's gonna be like that, and I'm gonna have some detail coming on now, like to just some loud noises. So just like ignore them if you hear anything, because there might put some background music in my video to prevent any interruptions, so yeah. Okay, it's just, don't worry about it if you hear anything like that, just, okay, so, just like that, we've got all the detail under those, like, plates on Godzilla's tail, so, it's gonna be like that, and so, now, yeah, we've basically got it like that, and now I'm gonna bring this. So this is like the part on Godzilla where he's got these scales, so I'm just gonna come up like that. And yeah, just add a teeny bit of an outline. Just like that. So just like that. Now we're gonna have some gills right there. So just add some lines, and now we're gonna add a line right above it, and then we're gonna have these, like just a bunch of lines above those two. So yeah, just also make sure that your picture isn't like, never mind, it's like, you can make your picture undetailed if you want, but I'm just gonna make it a lot more because I like a bit more detailed pictures. So it's gonna be like that. And now for the spikes. So on the spikes, I always like to make them big. So like, they're gonna be really big because every time I draw them, I just like when they're big, so. I'm gonna have the first spike is gonna be right there, and so yeah, it's gonna be right there, and then another one, and so now it's gonna be like that. We're gonna have another spike in between that, and so. Now it's gonna be like that, and I'm gonna have another one going like this. So it's gonna be like that, and we're gonna have like 3 of those right there. And okay, I'm not making that big, but okay, so it's just gonna be like that, and now I'm gonna have like a spike right here. And the biggest spike, so the biggest spike is gonna like come like that, and then it's gonna like come up like that, and it's gonna come like that. So now, okay, so just like that, and we're gonna have another spike right here. So yeah, just like that, and just continue this on. There's just gonna be just a lot more spikes coming up. So just like this, and we can just do whatever we want with the tail. It's like these spikes are not specific. They probably change every scene he's in. I don't know. It's like, you don't have to like, it's like they're just really different on the tail, so you can really just do whatever you want on this tail part. And so the last one is always going to be like a round one. And just like that for the tail. Also, I do want to have some spikes like right here, because it also adds kind of more depth to the drawing. just like that. I'm just thinking about like how can I improve the face? Like how can I improve like this drawing? So like because I want to like make the face a bit different. So now I'm just gonna like make these spikes a bit bigger. So it's gonna be like it's gonna come up like I want them to be like big, like skyrocketing like 2024. I want them to be like very big, so it's gonna like this biggest one is gonna come up like this and it's gonna come like that. It's gonna come down and curve like that. And then just more of those points right there. So yeah, we're done with that part. So now we're gonna have the details on the spikes. So I'm just gonna have some detailing. We're just gonna have like some lines on the spike. And then just do this to every spike. Like just the first time, just like outline spike but in broken lines kind of, and just kind of repeat and just add some lines in the middle. Like it's not really that specific. Yeah, you don't have to do them on those spikes because those spikes are kind of too small to do that. So now, yeah, it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna have some detail on these legs, on the arms, and especially down in here. And so, yeah, it's just gonna be like that, and yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be like that. I don't really have that much things to add. It's like, I'm just gonna have some of this brow coming like that. Okay, that actually made it a lot better. So yeah, that's what I was missing, just that one brow part. So yeah, when you draw the brow, make it deep into the face, because if you do it deep into the face, it will look really good. So just make sure you do it deep into the face, and if you do it deep into the face, it's not gonna look that derpy, right? So yeah, it's gonna be like that. I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.